So both players back in the arena. Tom Cousins gets us underway in frame 10. Well, break in proceedings has ruined the magic. How often do you see that from Tom Cousins? Comes up dry.
Yes, McAllister. Another opportunity, and that'll be, if you get 3 in a row all of a sudden. Pretty much the first time today Tom Cousins will be in a bit of a tussle.
Yeah, I mean, it was a match that was really running away from John, but it does just show you've just got to stick in there. Got that in off from Tom at 6-1, got that frame, then added the last one with a good clearance. Chance to go 3 in a row, which would start to become interesting again. If he can get it back to 6-4, that's something for Tom to think about.
No, it's McAllister's break next. If he got this and got a good break, all of a sudden 6-5, then we are talking.
Yeah, what John's really got to do is get his break going, because that's been very costly so far. Chance there. The trouble is for Tom when he comes up dry, because he's normally got such a good split, he's nearly always leaving quite a good chance for his opponent. Such a rare item though that he does come up dry.
Just come a tad far there, John McAllister. So he pulled a little face.
Worst case, he could take this ball long. He doesn't really want to do that because it is just about missable. I mean, he shouldn't really. The problem if he takes the ball to the bottom left is it's going to be hard to leave the right angle to the one to the right centre. Is he going to try and force it? Oh, I just don't think he can make quite the right angle off this. Even loading up with side, it felt like that was always the kind of line. I mean, he'd actually been in pretty much the same position if he'd have just rolled it in.
This feels like a big finish now, doesn't it, this? Because if he does fall over on this, and Cousins mops up, you know, from 6-4 to 7-3 is a leap.
Well, I think he's talked himself into a problem here. He just slipped a couple of inches out of prime position, but could have taken the ball on the right hand side to the top corner if this was troubling him. Because now he's not going to be able to get close to his work. I mean, it should still be fine, obviously, but ideally wanted to be a bit closer. Does he have to pass through to the one over the corner? I'm not sure he can quite see it. If he has to take the bottom of the two, this is missable.
And that was it. He had sort of half a pocket in there. He's just going a little bit the near jaw, and it, as you saw, it just tickled back out again, and feel a real pivotal moment there.
Yeah, strange moment as well, because he was in prime position, then he just slipped just a couple of inches out of prime position, but it seemed like that got in his head a bit and he started worrying more than he perhaps needed to. Either way, Tom must be delighted to be back at the table. As you rightly say, in terms of scoreline, this is such a big numerical swing. 7-3 or 6-4. I don't think Tom is one to dwell too much on factors like that on the scoreline. He's more just of the school of thought of just get on with it and play the frames as it comes, but he's an experienced player. He's got to understand that this is a big frame. balls link up pretty well at the top of the table. He can take them in almost any order and should still be fine. The way he's taking them, he probably ends up leaving the ball bottom right until last. That affords easy position onto the 8 ball, although as do most of them really where the position is. Well, he's taking these nicely, but this is a chance he absolutely shouldn't have had. When it got to 6-1, John McAllister didn't really have much to reproach himself for. Just a couple of breaks that hadn't yielded good results, and Tom had mopped up the rest. It's been the first time he's been in for a really decent chance and just slipped out of position, ultimately missing that pot to the top left. Could have been 6-4. It isn't though. It's 7-3. Tom Cousins now just 2 away from victory.